Hello, everyone. Come in, hit that like and share button. The government released the inflation rate today, 8.5% inflation. What does this mean for the economy moving forward? Also, some other up to date news: grocery prices in July last month had the largest increase since 1979, but that's not all I'm gonna talk about. Oil prices jumping also as Russian oil supplies halted. But people, I promise you, I have better news for you. Right now, this is the time to get rich in this recession. So come in. Also, a new virus is detected in China. But in spite of all of that, we still got crypto doing this thing and pumping. Let's give crypto its screen share. So come in, hit like and hit share. I'm about to send out notifications to everyone that's on my subscribe list that's subscribed. So make sure you are on my subscribe list as well. If you are not on the subscribe list, you are missing both public and private Zoom trainings that I'm having, insider information, right? And how you can start a business from scratch, people, that will help you get more of your money back. We already know, and if you don't know, now you know that the IR to the S is already saying that they hire 87,000 new employees, 87,000 new employees. Now that means more audits. Saying that they hire, excuse the feedback, that means more audits are coming for everyone that makes earns under $200,000 a year. What you need to do right now to get prepared and positioned to make sure that you are compliant, make sure your bookkeeping. If you are in a home-based business, make sure that all of your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted. In the event that you are audited, make sure your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted in the event that you are audited. So you all again come in, hit that like and share button. I'm going to invite some people in this live stream so they can let me hit that button real quick, invite some people in to let my followers know that I am most definitely live streaming. So let me send out that mass text message, and let's give some love to crypto in the green today in spite of the inflation, in spite of the inflation report. Y'all come in, hit that like and share button. Yo, let me know where you tuning in. Drop your city and state. Drop your city and state. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I heard that song early this morning. I'm like, it's the bass line for me, right? It is the bass line for me. I'm just a sucker for cryptocurrency and silver. I'm a sucker for getting my own money back, right? Getting my own money back so I can invest my money. Try everything. Why don't you try these strategies, right? BTC is showing strong, coming back after that big crash. Collapse is at 24,000 right now. Ethereum, with the double 88 and the 444. That's what's up. Ethereum doing this thing, the double 88 and the 444. Who is glad you all put a drop it in the comments if you're glad that you got in an Ethereum when it was $900. Let me know if you're glad about that. I'm just a sucker for getting my money back. You all come and hit that like and share button. Say hello. Don't hide behind the camera. Say what's up. You tried everything. Look at BNB, the 33333 coming in. All right, that's enough for the background. That's my boy. Nah, that's my man. Tupac, the legend. Legends never die, according to Kobe Bean Bryant. Ripple up 6.52% as well. Cryptocurrency. You know what? That's what I should play for crypto. This is what I should play for crypto, right? Let me see if I can find it. And again, come in, hit that like and share button. We got Ada up 6%. Ada up 6%. We're not gonna call it a comeback. We've been here for years. Aren't you glad you're in cryptocurrency? Now, I don't know how Celsius is up 19%. I don't know how Celsius is up 19%. But crypto said to cash, Mama said knock you out. I don't know how Celsius is up 29%. Celsius has taken everybody's money and it's pumping in spite of. But hey, people, that's how they play the game. The government is playing poker. The financial world is playing poker. So you have to at least learn how to play chess. Cannot be playing checkers. Cannot be playing bingo. Right? This is a monopoly. So you gotta play as best as you can because you know you can't hang with the big boys and the big girls. So crypto said the cash, Mama said knock you out. Who is in crypto today? Let me know. Hello. Hello. Where are you tuning in from? Let me know where you are tuning in from. And again, text Rich to the number on the screen, 254-279-5515. Let's get into this. Crypto said the cash, Mama said knock you out. But the IRS is saying to people that's earning under 200K a year, we're going to knock you out as well. Yeah, we know during the election they said we're not raising taxes for individuals and small businesses, that we're only raising these taxes, to them that earn over 200, between 250K thousand. Well, the lie detector proved that that's a lie. IRS could soon increase audits should taxpayers be worried. One of the most, right, I think critical thing you can get in the mail is an IRS audit letter. Now we know there were so many scammers that's coming in behind the PPP. Naples, Florida, that's definitely on my bucket list. I have not visited that part of Florida, but Naples is definitely on my bucket list. Thank you for tuning in, and more importantly, for saying hello. Right, I have my silver business is located out of Sarah, what is it? Sarah, let me see, Tosa. Yeah, Saratosa. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Sarasota, I'm sorry, Sarasota, Florida. Um, Quicksilver is located out of Sarasota, Florida. I have a good friend that lives in Sarasota. I couldn't think of the name real quick. So thanks for tuning in for Naples. That's definitely on my bucket list to travel to that part of Florida as well. Been to Miami and Orlando and other places. Pensacola. Now I want to visit Naples. So now under this Inflation Reduction Act, the bill proposes to give 80 billion to IRS to beef up enforcement and hiring, right? So, with this being said, now they are adding 87,000 new IRS agents. 87,000 new IRS agent. The new employees, it says, my daughter adjusted my chair like I'm leaning way back. Let me see if I can move it up. But however, that's help. That helps a little bit. So under this plan, 46 billion of the 80 billion will be spent on hiring. So Under this plan, $46 billion. There's no lack in the government, right? They just hit a button, um, type in the digits and the data. Is not really a printing press that's going back there behind the scenes and printing out physical dollars. They pretty much enter the data in, right? Pump the money into the market. And as you can see, they have pumped some of this in the crypto market as well. So 46 billion of that, people, 80 billion will be spent, right? Under this new plan, 80 billion will be spent on hiring new and they kind of enforcement agents. Also be aware that Joe Biden has extended the fraud investigation time period or time frame from 2 years to 10 years, right? Now, this, and I'm going to show it to you in black and white, right? Men lie, numbers lie. I mean, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. And when you see it in black and white, if it's not written, it's not real. Well, let me tell you, it is written and it is real. This is real. So, that has raised fears to the new agents will target middle class workers with invasive audits. It's right here in black and white. Middle class workers with invasive audits. Although the Treasury Department on Wednesday pushed back against those concerns, households earning less than 400K, but it's really less than 200K. They said we'll likely see the chance of an audit decline. But people now think about the IRS workers. The audit rates are, they saying, not likely to increase dramatically. They say it won't be a dramatic, but it's going to increase, right? It is going to increase. And for people whose sole income is a W-2 and maybe $100 in interest for their bank account, right? It's saying it may not increase for those person who just earning $100 interest in their bank account. So we know the government doesn't knock on the door of the poor. In fact, the IRS, the government, they're the ones that give the poor these 4 or 5 digit tax return because they know that the majority of these people mindset, they get back maybe 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000 a year, will not be of the mindset of an investor. They know these people won't invest. They track them. They study their spending habits more heavily than they know themselves. They said, we'll give them the 4 or 5 digit back in tax return because they won't have a mindset to ever get out of this income bracket, to ever get out of this rat race, right? And so they continue to let the low income earners, the poor working class, slide by and give them a Christmas repeatedly in December for some because they go out and they get speedy tax returns because they want to have a Merry Christmas that they cannot afford in most cases, and they get their tax return up front in December just to shop for Christmas gifts. Or in January, they get a speedy tax return and they pay fees on their tax return, right? For the upfront tax return, they pay additional fees. IRS does not mind giving people and keeping them in this low poverty threshold. But that's okay because I'm not here to live stream to those people. I'm not here to live stream to people who don't want to do better. I'm going to say it like this, people, that it is not for everyone to invest in cryptocurrency. You all got 4 ones across the screen. So I want you to hashtag 1111 right now. Hashtag 1111 right now, whether you are watching this live or on the replay. But it is not for everyone to, the Bible says the poor will be with you always. And the reason why the Bible says that because everyone mindset is not going to change. Right? People have been indoctrinated into a certain mindset that they don't want to take the time to learn the skill set and the know-how and the knowledge to get out of, right? I'm not live streaming for those people. You're not my target audience. You can come in and you can say hello. We can be cool, right? You can send 1111 super chats if you want to. You can send something to LD Financial Coaching. You can see the 111s on the screen and feel like you got to get in that frequency, energy, and vibration. And you can invest in me more than you invest in yourself. You can put in more time watching television, right? The electronic income reducer, electronic income reducer, because when you're on the pathway to improving yourself financially, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, one of the things that you take out of your life is not only toxic people, but the other thing is the lie vision, right? You're not overly obsessed or watching successful people who are getting paid from you being their customer or consumer or increasing their ratings. You're not overly, I hear people already on social media, I can't wait to football season, right? I can't, they know the stats of their favorite team, their favorite players. Nothing wrong with recreation, but recreation should have its place in balance. And if you are more excited about watching millionaires run with the pigskin ball or dribble a ball, as LeBron James' trademark, just shut up and dribble, or catch and pitch a ball in baseball, or the lifestyle of the rich and famous, or Hotlanta or whatever. I don't know. I don't watch these sitcoms. Tyler Perry shows, whatever it is that has more of your time that you can't educate yourself financially, then this is not for you. If you're a person that will give up on your finances, give up on your business before you give yourself an opportunity to get the thousands of back of tax reductions that you get legally, morally, and ethically from a home-based business, this is not for you. If you're a person that's okay with spending money that you can get back, right now it's August, it's back to school time, and it's back to school shopping. And people like clockwork are indoctrinated into spending their money every month because they don't have a plan for their money. The media advertises to them. Big businesses hit them up. Big businesses market to them because they know that they're watching the Tell Live Vision all the time. Their commercials are running. Hey, back to school sale, tax-free holiday, and everything every month is a design and plan from big businesses and inflation to take more of your money. August is back to school. They said for September we need a plan, so we're going to have people celebrate labor and living paycheck to paycheck in some cases. Some people, they are simply going to work a job or two until they die. They are the Dave Ramsey type people. So government comes in and take your money and cut into your money every chance that they get. Now the banks come in and say, well, we know that when our friend, the government, comes in and take their money, they're going to look for somewhere to get that money back. So now we're going to market to them to get in debt. Now we're not going to teach them the advantages of leveraging your credit to get assets. No, we're going to tell them to travel and get rewards points, to take vacations that they cannot afford. See, poor working class take vacations. Rich people take trips. Let me sip on that. And so now the government come in, take your money, cut into your money every chance they get. They cut into your money when you get that FICA out of your paycheck, your federal taxes, your state taxes. Now you want to go to the bank and borrow or use Visa, American Express, MasterCard, Discover, because you discover that The government has taken a third of your money up top from your gross. But this financial solution that I introduced you to, what makes it different? It's the only strategy that helps you lessen and to get more money out of the income that you're earning, whether you get that through a 1099 or a paycheck. This is why I'm different. And this is why this financial solution is different. A lot of people just tell you, go get the money, go get the money, go get the money, go get the money. I need to play that song. Chase the bag, secure the bag. I'm telling you to get back what has left before you start chasing. I'm helping you grow what you already have so now you can put what you already have to work so it can work harder for you than you are working for it. That's right, Jeremy. I'm helping you to get rich, rich. This is why this is different. I would say better. I think it's better because of the difference. Oh, you are on live streaming. Ethereum decided to show me some digital love and hit that $1,900 mark as I'm talking. Ethereum said, don't call it a comeback, right? I've been here for years. Ethereum, boom, explosion. Wow. Aren't you glad you got in the ether? At that $900 mark, you would have more than triple your money if you would have just stacked 1K in there 2 months ago. Aren't you glad that you have extra cash flow that other people don't have? I'm not worried about the dip. I don't want another dip. We take advantage of when the dips do happen. Do I think crypto will look ugly in October? Yeah, but I'm glad about what's happening now because this is what happens, Jeremy. People, because they don't understand and they don't invest in the plan to understand these four challenges. They didn't have the money to get in Ethereum when it was $900. Now they're like, oh, if I just get another chance. If you don't do anything differently, you won't have the money if it does. And I'm not talking to you, Jeremy. I'm talking to whoever's gonna watch this on the replay, or watching this live now that don't want to say hello, hiding behind their iPhone or camera, and that's cool, right? But at least hit the like button, you all. Do me a favor and do that. Over 100 you all are watching. And so until people invest in this financial solution that I have that can help them have the money to invest, they're always going to be flipping cryptocurrency, flipping real estate. And when you flip, you sell your asset. You fire your money from working for you. You don't ever get a chance to get compound interest. So big businesses and inflation, they work together like Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali combination. That's a bad combination. Big business and inflation is like Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. They come in with the uppercut. I was watching something the other day from Mike Tyson. They talked about how he perfected his power jab against taller opponents because he was a much shorter opponent. And it's some type of jab and stick move. I had to watch that again. Muhammad Ali and they come together and they raise the price and spike the prices on you every opportunity you get. And so many people get fascinated about the outcome of the possibility that they don't get excited about getting the income back. Right? That's putting the cart before the horse. Because guess what? I just showed you big businesses and inflation. Well, grocery prices in July had the largest price increase since 1979. This is big businesses and inflation. So when you have a 38% increase and your money is the same, people, you're losing money. I made this post on my Facebook, for example, right? Made this post. And I said, this is a very basic financial literacy question. And I said, if you invested 100, was it $100 or was it $102? Okay, $102 in your savings account for 5 years, and you received back a 2% interest on that. Would you? And let me break down these choice options. Let me find that post. Would you have? Suppose you had. I'll say it's $100. Suppose you had $100 in a savings account, and the interest rate was 2% per year. But inflation was 13%. Now we see that in June, inflation is recorded at 9%. In July, they're saying 8.5%. I think it's higher for both months. This is what the reports are saying. And so inflation was 13% a year. After 5 years, what do you think you would have in the account? How much left to grow? How much do you think you would have in the account if you left the money to grow? So suppose you had $100 in savings account, the interest rate was 2%, but the inflation rate was 13% after 5 years. How much do you think you would have in the account if you left the money to grow? A choice was more than $102. B was exactly $102. C was, I should show it to you. I'll show it to you. Less than $102. And D was don't know, and E was refused to answer. Now, I didn't even get people that says refuse to answer. But I'm going to show it to you because I like for people to make a mind message connection. And if you want to increase the money that you already having so you can comfortably have money to invest, and your money can, as it's called the wonder of the world, where the money on your money starts making money, that's called compound interest, then I really want you to text, if you're serious, right? And if you are in a position where you might owe taxes for this year, maybe you flip currency, um, maybe you flip real estate, I don't know, and you have capital gains taxes. Text rich and text the keyword cash flow. Once you get in, text me back cash flow, and I'm going to give you the financial solution to help you, whether it's a paycheck, 1099. It's called the instant pay raise to get more money out back every pay period. Every pay period. And again, you're also going to get an app so you can keep your bookkeeping in the cloud because the IRS audits are increasing, especially if you're a small business owner. So suppose you had $100 in savings account and the interest rate was 2% per year, but inflation was 13%. After 5 years, how much do you think you would have in the account if you left the money to grow? A, more than $102. B, exactly $102. C, less than $102. D, don't know. E, refuse to answer. But you know what the answer to this is? I'm going to give you all a couple minutes to think about it. This is a very basic and simple financial literacy question. Very basic. That if you had $100 in a savings account, the interest rate was 2%, but inflation was 13% after 5 years, how much do you think you will have in the account? People, give you 5 seconds to pause and think. Is someone going to answer my live stream? Would you all like to take a answer at that before I give the answer? You know, in school system, they don't teach you how to think. They teach you what to think. And oftentimes, it's not about you discovering the answers with your peers in a collaborative setting. It's really about the teacher giving you the answer and then giving you a multiple choice test for you to regurgitate the answer back to them. That's not learning. I gave them a study guide and they still failed. I gave them a study guide. You know, a lot of teachers will brag on it. I gave them the answers. Jeremy says B. Well, Jeremy, look, it's 5 years, after 5 years. So if the interest rate, thank you for answering though. I'm just calling you Jeremy. Jean Mary, it's not your name. Um, it's if 2%, right? After 5 years, so the 2% at the end of year one would be $102. So when you do the compound interest on that after 5 years, right? Someone said, Todd the Great, thank you for chiming in. Said less than $102. After 5 years, it will be A, more than $102. Right? It will be A. However, you will see an increase in money and fiat currency and paper currency. You will see more than $102 after year one. It will be exactly 102. Then you have to do the compounding interest on that for the remaining 4 years. So it will be more than $102. The thing is, however, is that because inflation is growing the interest rate, you will have more money, but less purchasing power, decreased purchasing power. So you'll have more money that's able to buy less. And that's why having a second job is don't work. You can have more money, but your money is buying less and less, right? That's why saving your money is not a financially smart decision because the banks won't even give you 2% now. So why save something that's a depreciating asset? In fact, since 1913, the dollar has lost 2,000% of its purchasing power. So why are you saving something that's losing value? Right? Let me say that again. Why would you save something that lose value? Now, 40% of Americans didn't even have $400 set aside. Forget saving it. But extra, they didn't even have $400 extra in case an event that an unexpected financial incident happened. They didn't even have $400 extra. So, as I broke down on my last night live stream, Beyonce said in her famous song, Ape Shit, right? That, and I got this free silver from my business. If you see the website, the Queen of Coin Silver, I just love the way it shines in the light, right? I got this free silver, and it is the silverback gorilla. I got this in the mail. Isn't it beautiful? Millionaire moves being made. And this is what Beyonce is talking about. She says, I got 3 of these from my Queen of Corn Silver, Sarah, Sarasota, Florida. It's where it's located. And this is getting paid in equity. When you are part of a business that pays you in God's money, because the silver is the number one conductor of electricity, this is equity payment. When you are in anything, whether it be a 401k, or a cash value life insurance plan, because if you can see, paper dollars, paper money used to print or read one silver dollar. Can you all see that? One silver dollar. One silver certificate. It used to have one gold dollar. Now, printed money has none of that because it is now debt. So when you save this or when you chase this the incorrect way, right? When you chase this the incorrect way, you can stack more of these. You can have more, but it purchases less. So what you do is you convert the monopoly money, the paper, into equity, real money. By Constitution, this is real money. The Constitution said gold and silver is real money. J.P. Morgan, the founder of the J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, says gold is real money. Everything else is just credit. So in 1971, dollars, cash, when President Nixon removed out the gold standard, became nothing but credit, nothing more than a paper credit card. It became debt, a line of credit. And so when people chase cash, right, that inflation is higher than your ability and your hours to accumulate it. And the government can create these inflation tax bills and anything by the click of a data entry. And they are printing it faster than you can make it, which makes it loses its purchasing power and makes prices rise, and it buys less and less. What you want to do is convert your dollars into a number one home-based business that help you get the money back and increase money out of the paycheck from the money you're already earning. I do not believe anyone should be investing or flipping their cash into crypto or even this coin, silver coin, because most middle class cannot afford gold. They cannot afford 1 ounce of gold at $1,800 an ounce. So I don't believe that most middle class should be investing first before you are even protecting and getting your money back. That's not financially smart. When the government is going to come right back in on your investments because you don't have the cash flow that you need, and I'm helping you get the cash flow right out of your paycheck or 1099. When you don't have the cash flow to hold on to those investments and you go back and you flip that money for cash. See, anytime, whether you take crypto or silver, and it is flipped back or sold back in silver's case for cash, now the government has the power to tax you because you are converting your asset back into their money, their currency system. See, people, cryptocurrency and silver and gold, because silver will have a higher return on the investment, right? I talk about silver more because of the return of the investment, because silver outperforms gold in a bull market. Silver is the number one conductor of electricity. Silver will be used for RFID chips, electronic vehicles. Ford just increased the price of their F-150 truck on yesterday to about $50,000 for their new EV trucks that they are producing. Batteries, 5G, Wi-Fi, because silver is not just God's money. It is an industrial metal that must be used in all of these things, your cell phone batteries, your laptop, your MacBook, whatever. And so when inflation comes, what happens is when people are living paycheck to paycheck or they don't have a cash flow generating plan, right? I want you all to put that hashtag cash flow generator. Text Rich to 254-279-5515 and text back cash flow if you want a cash flow generating plan. Once you have a cash flow generating plan and prices increase in the economy. Again, inflation and big business. Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali tag teaming against your money, and oil prices jump. They're saying now Russian oil supply is halted. The UK suspension of Russian oil to Europe sent oil prices soaring today. The UK announced they have not received transfer fees for oil in nearly a week due to the sanctions, and they fear supply shortages. Why does that matter to Americans? Why should we care about UK, about Taiwan, about China missiles, about Nancy Pelosi going over there for no concrete or intelligent reason? Because the United States is not producing anything. We are a consuming country. We are consumers. We are at the mercy of other countries, specifically Asian countries like China and Taiwan and Russia. It's oil supply. We're at their mercy because we're a consumer nation. We're not producing much of anything. China, for example, produces so much of our prescription medicine. And imagine if people that's diabetic or if they have mental issues cannot get their medication to keep them mentally stable. Now that's our problem collectively when you have more mental people roaming the streets unmedicated. And so cryptocurrency and silver, certain cryptocurrency, not all, is over 16,000 of them. And the others are just, pump and dump coins. It's just like the stock market. You have blue chip stocks, you have NASDAQ, S&P 500, and you have your penny stocks, you have your pump and your dumps. But most people are not going to be able to take care of this financial wealth transfer, the biggest transfer of wealth that we've ever seen in our generation, because they refuse to tap into this financial solution that I have for them through a home-based business company model that will help them not only reduce the amount of money that they're paying out to the government legally, morally, and ethically, but help them continuously on a continuous basis have cash flow. Because if you don't think the people, the pastors, the barbershops, the small shops, the moms and pops, nail techs, beauticians that apply for this PPP loan under false pretense and false information, that you don't think the IRS is coming for them, then you just sit back and watch. People that had fictitious business models on paper that said they had businesses and they did not, that went out and just made corporations and they have no bookkeeping tools. Yeah, no evidence that they're even a business owner in business. It was a scene in The Wolf of Wall Street where he's selling this penny stock and he's pumping up that penny stock. I'm going to see if I can find it. He's pumping up this penny stock, and it is this shack house that he's talking about, but he's telling the person on the other line how of a successful business it is. And they show the picture of this business, and it's pretty much just a regular old shack house. So Ethereum is making its pump before the merge. Do I think another dip is coming? Maybe, but my question is, with inflation increasing the way it is, groceries the highest it's ever been. How much money you gonna have to invest if you don't start making moves right now to get back the money to get your instant pay raise? How much are you gonna have of it? How much are you gonna have to invest if Inflation prices are increasing right now, and your paycheck is not growing. What are you going to do differently to have more money to invest in the event that in October crypto is a red October and it does stop, it does crash, and you have an opportunity to buy when it's blood on the streets, when it's in the red? What are you doing differently to prepare yourself to get more money? Huh? Are you just sitting back and waiting? Because let me tell you, cryptocurrency is very volatile. It has its up and downs and its crashes and et cetera, et cetera. But it's going to come a point that it's going to get regulated, which regulation is supposed to be coming. It is going to get regulated. The cheap prices won't be available. Retail investors, which means everyday citizens, everyday working people, business owner, whatever, will not be able to invest in it because they're going to close it up. And the window of opportunity, see, most people do not calculate the price of lost opportunity. The time that you take to decide that you want to change your financial future. Now, this news coming out, new virus detected, infects 35 people, who knows? They may have this may crash. I don't know. A crash will come. But my thing is, what if this crash comes longer? And that means that crypto stays in the red this time more than 2 or 3 months. And you got to log in your portfolio and see that for 6, 7 months, your portfolio is in the red because you bought the dip. What positive cash flow do you have coming in that's going to sustain it? Are you going to be on my live streams and other content creators on YouTube live stream complaining about, I lost money, and then we got to encourage you to have diamond hands and that crypto always has a comeback? But because you don't have your cash flow strategy straight, you can't afford to ride the tide and take advantage of that because you were already living paycheck to paycheck. Until you get out of that volatile situation, you're not ready to be the type of investor that you can be, because right now silver is less people than $25 an ounce. Everyone should have $25 on a monthly basis at least to get 1 ounce of silver. If you don't, you need to go and say welcome to Walmart or welcome to Popeyes or Wendy's or something, McDonald's, Burger King, Waffle House, I don't know. But see, you got your good crypto, your bad crypto, during these volatile times, during these high inflation, during these times where we don't know how the trade war is going to go, China, Taiwan, what extent will they cut off the United States? Will they stop importing, right? Will they cut off trades? Will they, we already have a smart chip problem. You want to have excessive cash flow coming in to sustain your investments. And see, a lot of people, they look at cryptocurrency like this and they want the get in by January, and then they want by July to be a multi-millionaire or a thousandaire. They want to be able to fire their boss people. It doesn't work that way, especially with these meme coins. So when you're investing in cryptocurrency, you need to get a crypto education and know its use cases and its utilities, and know what it brings to the economy and the marketplace as we are changing over from physical currency to central banks digital currency. So you need to know what you're investing in, or you're going to find yourself being a product of a situation like this, right? Let me play this scene on the Wolf of Wall Street. Let me let you out here.
No, this is it. This is it. I'm Dwayne.
You're Dwayne?
Yeah.
Hi, Dwayne. We spoke on the phone. I'm Jordan Belfort. I'm the broker from Rothschild from New York.
Yes, yeah. Have a seat. How are you?
Remember, we had a
We
conversation
spoke on the phone earlier, right?
2 hours ago. Right.
Yeah.
אני לא מבקש לקנות את הסטאק.
Of course you never heard of them. They're up and comers. That's what that means.
3
You've
cents
heard
a
of them.
share.
No longer
That's
be-
$3, you cheap fuck.
So, where are your Quotrons?
Cotrons?
Yeah, computers.
No, we don't even need computers here. We just trade right off the pink sheets here.
Pink
The,
sheets?
yeah, they're penny stocks. Companies that can't get listed on NASDAQ, they don't have enough capital. Their shares trade here.
Penny stocks?
Yeah. This one, Aerotyne, is a really interesting, Aerotyne,
Aerotyne, yeah.
Aerotyne,
Aerotyne, yeah.
very hot stock right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're just a couple of brothers that are making radar detectors out of their garage. They're out of Dubuque. Maybe it's microwaves. I'm not sure, but you call the company's main line. Their mom, Dorothy, answers, and she is so
The
sweet.
company.
I actually don't know what else to. I don't know anything else about them other than that.
6 cents a share? Come on. Who buys this crap?
Well, I mean, honestly, mostly schmucks. Postmen. There's always postmen.
Right.
Plumbers. They see our ads in the back of Hustler and Popular Mechanics, and our ads actually say they can get rich quick.
Hustler?
Yeah. You know the girly magazine?
Yeah. Nudie Mag.
A lot.
Yeah.
We're helping them finance houses. We're helping them buy their wife a diamond ring, a boat, maybe.
Is this stuff regulated, or are you guys? What are you doing here?
Sort of.
Sort of. Jesus Christ, the spread on these is huge.
Yeah, and that's the point. What's your name again?
Mine, Jordan Belfort.
Jordan, what do you get on a blue chip stock?
I make 1%. I did make 1%.
Pink sheets, it's 50.
It's 50%. 50% commission.
Yep.
For what?
It's our markup for our services.
So if I sell a stock at $10,000, my commission is $5,000.
If you sell $10,000 worth of this stock, I will personally give you a blowjob for free. And I hope it happens.
Hello, John. How you doing today? You mailed in my company a postcard a few weeks back requesting information on penny stocks that had huge upside potential with very little downside risk. Does that ring a bell? Okay, great. Well, reason for the call today, John, is something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute? Name of the company, Aerotyne International. It is a cutting-edge, high-tech firm out of the Midwest awaiting imminent patent approval on a next generation of radar detectors that have both huge military and civilian applications. Now, right now, John, the stock trades over the counter at 10 cents a share. And by the way, John, our analysts indicate it could go a heck of a lot higher than that. Your profit on a mere $6,000 investment would be upwards of $60,000.
That's my mortgage, man.
Exactly. You could pay off your mortgage.
You see how it goes? He said your profit on a merely $6,000 investment could be up to $60,000. And most people want that. They want that promise. They want that upsell. Right? They want, I'm not saying it cannot happen in cryptocurrency, but I am saying this. You better study and do the research for yourself. You better study and do the research for yourself. Because this is why. Let me show you what he was getting into, right? That he didn't know.
John, one thing I can promise you, even in this market, is that I never ask my clients to judge me on my winners. I ask them to judge me on my losers because I have so few. And in the case of Aerotyne, based on every technical factor out there, John, we are looking at a grand slam home run. 4,000, that'd be 40,000 shares, John. Let me lock in that trade right now and get back to you with my secretary with an exact confirmation. Sound good, John? Great. Hey, John, thank you for your vote of confidence and welcome to the Investors Center.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
How'd you fucking do that?
Just like that, I made $2,000. The other guys looked at me like I just discovered fire.
people, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Now, the one thing I did like about that is when he said, "Don't judge me on my losses because I have so few."
We don't got much time today.
Because I have so few losses, but judge me on my winnings. Now that I ask you to judge me on that because why? It's a solution that works every time. It's called the 6-figure playbook. You text Rich to the number on the screen, then you text me back cash flow. Number one thing is to lower your taxes. When you lower your taxes, you get more money out of your paycheck or your 1099. It increases your deduction. You keep more of the money that you're making versus chasing money that's losing its purchasing power. Also, last 3-year tax returns, and you see this in the right corner of the screen, it's called Hurdler. With the IRS adding 87,000 new employees to all the people in their bookkeeping, this is automated expense keeping right on the touch of your smartphone. If you need help, you got a tax professional. I'm not the tax professional. They have them here. You upload your documents. People, it's simple. Upload your documents. In 24 hours, you'll know. Listen, people on my team virtually had $600 all the way up to $1,400 more out their paycheck. They file your taxes for you, help you to be as audit proof as you can be as Joe Biden is coming in and changing audits for middle class Americans. So you had these agents to your team. You look at your bad debt. They give you a debt-free millionaire debt. Bad debt is anything to take money out of your pocket. Good debt is any time you're investing in an asset that appreciates in value, that's bringing you more money back. Bad debt eats you. Good debt feeds you. So you tap this in. Without a vision, people perish. You got to have a vision. Also, a part of this 6-figure playbook, again, don't judge me on my losses because it's very few. Judge me on my winnings. I've over 200 people personally I've helped increase their cash flow. Shred your bills, bill negotiation, so they can invest in silver or cryptocurrency. I do both, and most people that follow me do both as well. Natural gas, because we gotta take the depreciating cash and put it in equity. Again, like Beyonce says, pay me in equity or watch me reverse out of debt. Equity is anytime you have stock options. Equity is anything that grows cash outside of a cash-based system. It's not a 401k. It's not a dollar match for your employer. It's not a cash value life insurance. Crypto and silver is out of the dollar system. So is real estate, but real estate is very overpriced right now. This is why I recommend crypto and silver. Because of the rate of the return that you can get in very inexpensive and get a triple digit or even higher percentage rate when it comes to crypto return. Stop overpaying on bills. Listen, this has saved $14 million on people's bill money alone. Natural gas, cable bonding, internet, TV, phone, satellite radio, security, pest control, water delivery. 6-figure playbook again includes raising your credit scores, people. You cannot allow the banks to continue to get rich off you. Your cash flow will never increase as long as you have bad credit. Your cash flow will never increase as long as your credit is bad. So you are investing for an 11% return, but you're paying out 15% in bad credit, people. That's working against you, not for you. See, most people don't want to take these steps to be an accredited investor first. They think the solution is just more money. No, you have to grow and protect the money that you're already making. You have to get the money back, save it, make the money, and then grow it. It's levels to this. It's steps to this. And when you don't want to follow the steps, you become a victim of the Jordan Belfort, Wolf of Wall Street. $6,000 can get you $60,000 for a penny stock junk investment. But again, as he said, don't judge me on my losses because there's very few. Judge me on my wins, and I've helped my team virtually get more money out of the money they're already making that they did not know they had, so they can have investing income, so they can get richer in this recession, right? This is a Versace robe. Yes, it is. I would not wear a knockoff. And why? Because I want to wear the best. It's my prerogative, as Bobby Brown would say. Why are you concerned about? I work hard for my money. I make investments. And there's certain things that I want to wear. Certain jewelry. Now, some things I don't care about the name brand, you know. Why? Because I want to. You got a problem with me wearing Versace robe and I'm getting ready to go to bed. You know, just be in a position where, and guess what? I didn't have to buy it on credit. This Versace robe was paid for in cash. It was a gift, actually, for my birthday. People are so nosy. Well, no, I mean, what is that? I'm trying to teach them how to get their money up, and he worried about if I'm wearing a Versace robe. That's why most people are broke. Their mindset, poverty mindset. Oh, I'm allergic to that. Can't stand it. But at any rate, text Rich to 254. Why would I be wearing a poor robe if I'm telling you to text Rich anyway? You want me to wear a Walmart robe and then tell you to text Rich to the number on the screen? Or a Dollar General robe? 254-279-5515. If you're serious about getting richer in this recession, you all like and share, subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up, share the broadcast. Also visit the website queenofcornsilver.com to get equity. But again, in order to grow your money at an expeditious rate, get your money back, and then if you want to invest in crypto from there on, take advantage of getting outside the system, the crypto and silver. Text Rich and I'm on the screen. You all have a great night. Queen out.